Hey y'all. Just I'm bored. And to do this for a few seconds. I really should be studying my script. I mean, it's only a handful of lines, but I should be studying it. Um but so I yesterday while at Dollar General, my old lady and I decided to become official old ladies, and we purchased strawberry bonbons. My dog, of course, as soon as I grabbed this bag, has joined me on the couch. Didn't you, Misty Belle? She's a good girl. I try not to give her candy, but every so often I slip her one. She does love it. But that's not what I wanted to talk about. As a matter of fact, I didn't really have, as usual, didn't really have a plan. Just came on. I was just thinking. And I was like, I don't have a real reason to. But I'm going to go online. Go on, do a live. But, yeah. Oh. Yesterday I did what a lot of us should do. I took a mental health day. If you are either financially able to do that or secure in your employment or fairly secure in it, in that the system that your employer has created will allow you to you're not close to pointing out or anything like that, do it. Do it. Like, just do it. But yeah, I needed to take one, and so I did. And I called sick instead of personal. And where I work, the difference is because personal is personal, right? So we have rules because we are a place that people go to when they have time off. But I've been doing this for a long time, and if I take a day off, I'm taking a day off. I'm not taking it. So I do come and visit. I love visiting. I love visiting my park. I love doing what I do. But it's going to be on an official day off that I was supposed to have. I'm not calling out just to show up. I don't care if family's in town. But we have a rule. We have rules. It's no the penalty. I don't think is as severe these days. I don't remember. But like, you call out sick, but you show up. It's a big no-no, and it's rightfully so. You are telling them that you are ill, physically ill, physically or mentally ill. Whereas we have if you call personal and you show up, personal is personal. Personal can mean family's in town, friends are visiting, and they want to come, and I don't have a day off, or or my day off has already come and went, and I just want to come and play. Personal's personal. You can't. You theoretically you're not supposed to be able to be in trouble for that if you call personal and you show up. If you call sick and you show up, yes, you can get in some kind of trouble. We can. Okay, I'll accept, but I'm not playing any games. Hello. Howdy. Okay, well, alright. Interesting. Hi. Um, no matches. So yeah, yesterday took a personal day, and it wasn't. It the thing is like the thing I was going to be doing is something I really do enjoy doing. Um, it's one of the tasks I probably enjoy most. So it was legit. I really needed it, and no. To be fair, my father was a merchant marine, so um, but anyways, yeah. There it is. Above, above, above. Don't take my sunshine away. But oh god, yeah. I needed yesterday. Um, oh man. Okay, I'll have to check that person out. Amber Boomhauer. I like it. All right, cool. All right. But yeah. Oh God, I really should be practicing. So, um, finally saw the show I'm gonna be doing, and then last night on YouTube, because of the nature of my business that I work in, people do lots of YouTubes on it, and I saw not as good versions of the one I saw live. When I saw The two guys, the two people that I saw doing the show. But that's typical. That's typical. It's not like the ones that I saw online were terrible or bad. They just didn't energize me. They didn't connect with me the same way as the ones I saw the other day. And in the one room, the one character, I noticed a lot of people played them because the thing about roles in attractions, if you do a spieling attraction, and which really is still performing, is that the role tends to be written if as unisex. Like very often they'll use, if you use a different name, which this is the first time ever I've used a different name, because usually it's insert name here type things with spieling attractions. Like if you're a skipper at Jungle Cruise, use your name. If you were a skipper at Jaws back when it existed, used your name. So forth, so on. But this one, the two actual spiel positions, you have a character. And the character's the same, regardless. And it's built into the attraction, because those are the names that are going to be used by the in the automated portions of the show. So we're all that character, and it doesn't. So the characters then become genderless, and it's up to you to make them whoever they are. Like and the names of the characters are chosen specifically to be able to do that. This is why I've always thought that in my business, the theme park business, as far as if your park has spieling attractions and you want to be a performer, but most of the roles, the two best places for you, if you're concerned about gender and gender identity and the fact that roles are written specific, is animated. Animated is, of course, that should be obvious, but that is that is, the cartoon characters. We call them animated. I forget what the big D calls them. I think most places, just refer to it as animated. So, in that, it's more so like, height and weight restrictions. And unfortunately, I always wanted to do animated, never did animated, because little known fact about me, I don't know that I'm the worst dancer, but I'm certainly not the best. And in my height range and body type, back when I was the right body type. Um, there's millions. There's not I mean, there are literally globally millions of us, but within the parks, there's at least dozens of us. There's enough to where I would have to blow them completely out of the water with my dance audition or movement audition. I would really have to kill them. Like, I not literally. Things couldn't be arranged. But anyways, all those roles, none of them are gender specific. There are other roles. Now, there are roles that we are getting more and more to where you don't have it be a specific gender to play a certain character. But the part of the problem is a lot of the parks, the Globe, the Big D, the Whale, they use a lot of IP, whether it's IP that they own. Thank you. It was distracting. Or IP that someone else owns. If it's someone else that owns it, like, there's not much they can do to change it. If there are characters that are supposed to be a certain thing. But we are getting to that point. Like, there's certain shows where they realized, like, there's a certain comedic show in our park where they they realized a while ago that the person who hosts the show didn't have to be a specific gender. And I think, they're fairly open to the idea of you being fluid or being, whatever. And then there are still parts which it's harder to see someone of the opposite gender playing. Like, there's a show in my park about a couple of musical brothers. Just, it's kind of hard. It's maybe a flaw in me. I'm working on myself. It's kind of hard to see that. Actually, what? That might be cool. Why not? Part of the problem, though, is while we own the rights to those characters are connected to real people. They're not based off those real people, but there are two real people that played those roles that controlled the likenesses. And you have to, the families have to approve you. The estates, like, there's a number of roles. Like, the role of redheaded comedian. Their daughter and son had to approve. as well as Cuban band leader, husband, had to be approved by the family. So, there's another show where the estates of the families of the people who played those characters play a strong part in the approval process. So, those I think those roles especially are a lot harder to um, to get someone to approve a change in gender. you know, um, and we're not likely to ever get rid of those shows or replace them with a show that could. you know, um, just like there's probably not likely in an area of the park of in one of the areas of our parks, both our parks, dedicated to orphan boy male witch. um, where a certain red-headed turf has say in certain things. But that's the reason. I mean, that's one of the reasons that I am awfully self-conscious about my abilities. Actually, I'm not. Fuck that. I used to be a great spiller. I think I still am. That's one of the reasons I came back to it. I've wanted to perform, but not. Um, it's a sneaky way in because I don't. The other good thing about if you want to work in a theme park, and they have spieling attractions, another great thing, and you want to be a performer, you've always wanted to be an actor. One of the other great things is typically there's not really an audition process. You just have to be comfortable doing it, right? If you're not comfortable spieling, you're not going to be able to be there. That's really the only thing. So if you're bad at auditions, if you are a good performer but a terrible auditioner, a theme park spieling attraction is a great way to go. Or it'll at least allow you to perform. I wouldn't recommend. I don't recommend. If you don't live in a place like Orlando where they're open year round and whatnot, I don't recommend theme park life. Oh, it's a calling. Even in places where they aren't. I know for a fact there are people who struggle with theme park life. It was worse so. You know what the weird thing is? We're making more money now than we ever did. And it's a little bit harder for a lot of the people out there. I'm not saying this is your solution for everything, but get out, vote. It's coming up November 8th. But I also know it can be a good life if it's for you. Oh. Oh. All right. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go. I love you guys. Peace. I gotta take care of the dog. All right. Bye.